Bitcoin is about to flash a massive trade alert. In today's video, I'm going to share exactly what I am doing right now to prepare. We're also in today's video going to give a market prediction, a price prediction for the entire crypto market, and a price prediction for Bitcoin in 2021 using some very underrated charts. Aside from all of that, as promised, you're going to get your XRP price prediction. All of that and more in today's video. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you and your family. New videos every single Wednesday. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe right now. Join our community. Our community is absolutely on fire. Look down there, hit the subscribe button, turn the phone this way, look and hit that button. Everybody hit the thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed your bonus video this past Wednesday. We have so much to get to. We're going to start right here. You saw in our video on Wednesday, we had the bullish hair going and you saw what happened to the market afterwards. So let's see what it brings us today. I want to give some foreshadowing and a teaser. This chart is incredible, right? You can see the peak here back in 2013, and then when we broke it, we went into this pattern, and you can see the peak at 20K and where we are now and what that pattern reveals and what these number of bars are. This is what we're going to cover in our next video. Price prediction for 2021 using this chart. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. You do not want to miss that. Now, we're going to go to this chart. If you've been watching our channel for a long time, which I'm sure you have, unless you're really new, we talked about this chart week after week after week, month after month after month after month. We called it the most legendary historic chart in all of crypto, and we were looking for two things. We wanted to break this 900-day trend line, and we wanted to get above 10.5K to form the first ever higher high in over 900 days. And we said once we did that, there would be, quote, fireworks. I just want to congratulate everybody for staying level-headed during that 900-day time when we kept referring to this chart, keeping everybody level-headed, and we were looking to break this and get above 10.5K. And since we've done those things, it's been very historic. Right? We can sit back for a moment and just take in what Bitcoin has done over the past, even 24 hours, even 48 hours, the past couple weeks, the past couple months. It's been spectacular. But we want to know, what is Bitcoin going to be doing next? And Bitcoin has something pretty major in store, and it starts with this chart right here. And we're going to break it down with a couple new charts here in a moment, as well as some price predictions. But just take a look. If you're really new to our channel, this is major. This is the historical volatility. When you're below the historical volatility on Bitcoin, on the weekly chart, below that 40 level, major move ensues. Historically, major moves to the upside and downside. It's the calm before the storm, and Bitcoin is just below here. And as we speak at this moment, right now, Bitcoin is starting to make a move. Again, when we go above this, we need to look at the MVT, and that's what we're going to do in this video, give you the most up-to-date, up-to-the-second information. But we're moving towards this 40. We have to pay attention to this. It's going to be a major move. If you think the move that we've seen so far was major, it's not quite major. What Bitcoin has in store, it will be a little bit bigger than that. As we break that 40 level. Now we're going to get into a couple new charts. So in the Monday video, I showed you this. This is a cup and handle breakout. What I didn't show you is how to measure this cup and handle breakout, to take a measurement to see where this market is going, what our target is. Pay close attention. This is a very, very, very powerful lesson. This is a coffee mug, right? Look, this is called a cup and handle breakout, right? this is the cup part, right? You can see that price went down and went back up and formed this beautiful cup as we have here. We'll call this the top of the cup. We'll call this the bottom of the cup. You're with me so far? This is the handle. The handle from a cup and handle generally forms kind of like a bull flag, right? That we have here, okay? Are you with me so far? What we want to look for is the break of the top of the cup. We'll call that the neckline, right? What you can do is measure the length of this cup, and once we break the top, you can take that measurement and place it on top to get a very good understanding of what our upper range target is on this breakout. So we had this breakout just a few days ago. It confirmed. Now I want to show you where it could go, where it means that the entire crypto market is going. So that is the cup and handle breakout in about a 15-second explanation, but I guarantee you understand it better than you did before. Now let me show you how it works. We have our cup, we have our handle, and we came up to our neckline. Remember our neckline? And then we confirmed this breakout just a few days ago. But what it entails is something special. We're going to come over here and we're going to grab a line. We're going to go towards the center of the cup, right? We're going to just take a line down to the bottom, right? So now we understand how tall our cup is, and once we break that neckline, we can then establish our target. So we're just going to take this little handy line over here, and we're going to drag it over here, and we're going to put it up near our breakout. Again, this neckline. And then we want to understand where we're going to. Keep in mind, this doesn't mean we're going to break above here in the next 5 minutes, or even the next couple hours, or even the next couple days or weeks. Keep in mind, this move to just form the cup from here to here, it took over 400 days to form this cup. And then it took another couple hundred days to form our handle, and another couple hundred days to come up to here, okay? So you have to be patient with these things, but the target is taking this aspect here, plugging it in over here on top of the neckline to get a total market cap. Again, the total market cap as we speak is just a hair under 500 billion. It's still a drop in the hat in terms of major markets on planet Earth. It's almost so small that a lot of people won't want to pay attention to it, unfortunately for them. But this is total market cap, so it includes Bitcoin and includes all altcoins. So a lot of people wonder, hey, if Bitcoin goes up, what's going to happen to altcoins? Well, it's going to be pretty explosive, right? Pretty explosive. Now, taking a look at this measured move, this brings us up to just over 700 billion, which means that this breakout that we started a few days ago should go up to about 700 billion, and then we may have some troubles, right? This doesn't mean it's going to happen today or tomorrow, but it gives you a big picture perspective of, hey, we've got some room to go on this cycle. We'll call it a cycle, right? So this major cycle could have legs. The key question is, well, Steve, what about a pullback? When is that coming? Nothing goes straight up, nothing goes straight down, so you have to be patient, right? So what I want to share with you is if you're in trading, right, and you've been in trading for less than 5 years and you want better results, you better go to our website right now and get our free course. If you haven't done so already, go there right now, cryptocareeruniversity.com, scroll all the way to the bottom of the homepage and get your free course. I'm willing to bet you already have our free course and you loved it. What you're going to love even more is what we have coming right around the corner. Major launch with all new material coming. It's coming really soon. Stay tuned. It's going to go very quickly, and there'll be limited seats. But if you haven't done so already, go get your free course. Go get it right now. It'll help you today. cryptocareeruniversity.com. Link is also in the description. Now to the fear and greed. Fear and greed today. Now, if you rewind the clock back to Monday, we talked about this 90 top here, at the beginning of the month, and then again 90, and then again 90, and then again 90. But we looked at our lows because we were forming higher lows into it. That's called an ascending triangle, and those, the high majority of the time, break to the upside. We pointed out this formation on Monday, and we've just broken above to 91. What does that tell us? We have a pretty strong market structure already. You can see that we're forming a beautiful market structure. We have an incredible market structure down here at this 37 area that we've been watching for almost a year. And now it tells us that we could have some legs above 90, right? Because of this formation that we have moving into this. We still have a strong market structure, but again, we're in greed. And when we're in greed, I want to make this so clear, because if you've been trading for less than 5 years, this is a tough concept to really grasp. Right now it's exciting. Oh my God, Bitcoin's going to the moon. Tomorrow it's going to be $1 million and we're all going to drive Lambos. But just pump the brakes a second. We're in extreme greed. We are in extreme greed. Whenever we're in extreme greed, you want to be a little fearful. If right now you're really greedy and you're like, oh, I want to buy more, I wish I bought more, I wish more. If you have that mindset, you will get destroyed. Trust me, I've been in markets for a lot of years. When there's a lot of greed, I want you to start to be fearful. I want you to start to be fearful, okay? Because we're at extreme levels. I've told you the exact opposite when we were over here and blood was in the street and everyone thought the market was going to go down, and it went up a lot, okay? You want to buy over here in the big picture and start thinking about selling here. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but that piece of information could make you and save you a ton of money just by utilizing this. But emotion is a money killer. It's the #1 killer of money on planet Earth, is emotion. What is greed? That's emotion. Now, MVT update. So many people have been wondering about the MVT, and for weeks now we've been saying, look, Bitcoin was supposed to have a kind of a halt at 14K and a potential pullback, but we gave you a secret chart. We said, watch the MVT. If it remains red, we will continue up, plain and simple. If it changes to white, we will have the pullback at 14, plain and simple. Everybody can judge the difference between red and white, and it's still red. It's still red. So price will continue to rise until it changes to white. It's that simple. Okay? At the same time, on the HV, we're getting awfully close. If you see the HV peek its head above this 40, while we are in red, we are going to have a much larger move to the upside. It could be a blow off top, which will have a pretty hefty pullback. Everybody will be panicking, and you will be calm as a cucumber because you're subscribed to our channel and you're going to be several steps ahead of the game. But make sure you subscribe right now. If you're watching on mobile, just turn your phone like this, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on desktop, join the movement. Our channel is on fire. But HV and MVT, watch those two like a hawk, right? Now, let's take an update on the stochastic RSI. We circled this and we said, look, we don't want to have a cross down. Some folks are saying, hey, Steve, we're up here at 100. This is danger zone. Not quite. Look left. Look left. We look left and we say, oh, back here in March 2019, we got up to 100 and then we stayed there. Was it for a couple days? No. Was it for a couple weeks? Nope. It was for a couple months. We stayed up there for a couple months, okay? But what you want to watch for is a major cross down like you see here on your chart and here, because those were devastating corrections that caught a lot of folks off guard. But right now we're still looking okay with the stochastic RSI. Another thing, RSI on the weekly, what we wanted to see was the beautiful market structure the same as Ethereum. With Ethereum, we had this same structure where we had our low, our high, our higher low, and we were waiting for Bitcoin to repeat what Ethereum did already weeks ago, which was create another higher high, forming a very bullish market setup, which is what Bitcoin just did as of yesterday. This is a very bullish setup, and it started 2 years ago, back in December of 2018. So for 2 years, we've been forming this beautiful market structure. You'll hear me talk about market structure all the time on this channel, and it's one of the more foundational pieces to trading. If you can master market structure, you are on your way to success. But this is a beautiful market structure. It's very, very bullish for the long term, not for the next couple days or couple weeks, right? So eventually what Bitcoin is going to do, all right, what Bitcoin is going to do is it may come up and we may go up a little bit more, right? We're not so concerned about that. What we're more than likely going to do is we're eventually going to come down here and form another higher low. We formed a low here, and we formed a low here, a higher low, and we're going to form a higher low eventually, right? You have to stay tuned, watch these charts, but this is a long-term bullish structure, because then from here, it's likely that we're going to come up and form even a higher high than we did on this cycle. You know, this cycle here will be devastating to a lot of folks, but not you, not you. You watch this channel, you're going to be level-headed, you're going to be well ahead of the pack. So we'll pay close attention to this as we continue, but a lot is developing in the market, but you've got to stay level-headed, especially when everybody is really, really greedy. You know, we're gonna pay close attention to the HV like we did here. We're gonna pay close attention to this cup and handle breakout that needs multiple months to really develop. But we're looking at that $700-ish billion level in total market cap. And now we're gonna get into the trade alert for Bitcoin and XRP price prediction, right? So let's just finish up here to make sure we're all good. We talked about each one of these, but again, the HV and the MVT are going to be your secret sauce. Not a lot of folks know to combine these two except those who watch our channel. And that's why that these major market moves, we have been a little bit ahead of the curve, staying level-headed, and usually on the other side of the fence. But again, if you see this change to white, as we approach that 40 level, we will have a very quick and hefty and swift and strong pullback in Bitcoin. But if it stays red, we're going to continue up. It's that simple. Now, the major trade alert. This is a pretty powerful chart. And if you watch our videos for a while, this is a very familiar chart to you. We've got the Bitcoin production cost at the top, and we're in pretty rare territory with this formation that we see forming here, with the green well above price action, preceded by this red here. Now, I want you to look at the bottom. The bottom are the hash ribbons, and they spit out a buy signal. Now, the hash ribbons, what do they do? Can you tell me in 5 seconds what the hash ribbons do? They essentially time the miner's capitulation. And it's essentially a formula that says, hey, look, when the miners capitulate, it's more than likely a pretty good time to buy in the big picture. Generally speaking, we're not supposed to get a lot of these buy signals within a year, okay, like we did here. Usually it's about one per year, and we're lucky. We're lucky that we got a lot of these buy signals over the last year, but this is rare. And we just got our capitulation candle just recently, a capitulation circle, and it's likely that we're going to get a buy signal. I'm going to tell you when in a second, but take a look at the last buy signals. We got a buy signal when we were a little below 4K. Pretty sure that turned out really well. We got a buy signal when we were here in this market move around 7K, a little above 7.4K. Turned out really well again. Here we got a buy signal when Bitcoin was again just about 8K. That turned out pretty well. And then again here when Bitcoin was at 9K, also turned out well. Keep in mind, the hash ribbons are not telling you when to sell, but luckily for you, you watch my channel, you love my teaching style. We connect in my courses. We'll teach you exactly when to buy and when to sell, and you can use that strategy on anything, whereas hash ribbons are really tied to Bitcoin. But again, hash ribbons are really a beautiful thing, and we are going to get, more than likely, a buy signal this month. This month, it's likely that we're going to flash this nice little blue circle that tells us a buy is underway. So pay close attention. We will keep you up to date on this. Make sure you subscribe with the bell on. And now we're going to get into XRP. Some of you may be dancing in your chair for what I'm about to share with you. But there's a lot of XRP fans out there, and they keep begging me to cover XRP. So here we are. Generally, we just cover Bitcoin. We only cover Bitcoin and Ethereum. I love Ethereum, but if you're a fan of a certain coin, put it down in the comments and we will try to cover it on our next video. So XRP, we showed you this formation happening on our Monday video, and we'll break it down really quickly, but then I want to get to the good stuff. So we had this formation happening here where we had some resistance, okay? We can really compare it to this formation here coming right into resistance. What happened with this level of resistance? It actually turned into our support, just like it did here. It turned right into our support, and then it turned into our resistance. What it did here, same exact level. And that's exactly what we've had here. So that level right here turned into our resistance. What also we have in these lines is our 21 week and our 50 week, okay? When these two cross, which is very rare, it only happens every couple of years, it means that an explosive move is coming. Luckily for you, you follow our channel and you know weeks ago, not weeks ago, maybe it was about 2 months ago, that we had a cross, okay? We had a cross multiple weeks ago. And you can compare it to the cross that we had back here before this explosion that we saw here, right? So what we're looking at with this structure, again, it just boils down to market structure. It doesn't matter if you love XRP, you hate XRP, respect the structure. Respect the fundamentals of charts. And I say this all the time, men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. This level here, this 30 cents is major. It's so critical. It's like how I beat you guys over the head with this trend line in 10.5K. We talked about it month after month after month after month. And I told you how important that level is because it's the respect of market structure. And since we've broken that, it's been fireworks. And XRP will have fireworks if it confirms 30 cents as support. But how high will it go? I want to compare this. I want you to see and respect the structure. I'm going to compare this chart to Tesla. Now you may say, oh my God, Steve, did you just compare XRP to Tesla? Please don't twist my words. I'm comparing charts, not fundamentals, but all the answers are always in the charts. I want to show you something. This is Tesla, right? I want to show you. You have this structure here where we're holding resistance before, it turned into support, and then it held this beautiful structure. And the same thing here, where we went into this, in the big picture, we went into this beautiful consolidation area where Tesla became boring. A lot of people thought it was going to fail and everybody was going to outperform it. And then, you know, it surprised everybody with this enormous run. And then it went into this boring stage again, into this consolidation stage again. And if you look back at any news article from any of this time period, it was Tesla's about to go bankrupt, which it almost did. Tesla's going to fail. All these other automobile companies are going to outperform it, blah, 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 all this bad news. But just respect the structure because the same exact thing happened. we had this explosive move almost to a T, almost down to a percentage point. This exact move happened in Tesla. Everything is market structure. Everything happens in cycles. And especially when everyone is spreading poo-poo on something, it's usually a great time to get in. If everyone's saying something is about to go to the moon, it's a time to get out. It's time to sell. So a lot of people are saying XRP, there's no way it's going to get back above $1. I would venture to guess that as soon as we start to hold 30 cents as support, it'll be fairly quickly when XRP explodes to over $1. With this market structure, again, we just have to give respect to the market structure. But if we start seeing a few candles holding support, which we haven't done in quite a while. The last candle to hold support here was August of 2019. We've tried. You can see all these wicks. Look at all these wicks. We've got wicks here. We've got wicks here. Wicks are irrelevant. The bodies of the candle need to hold support. So what's going to happen with XRP is it's going to surprise a lot of people, plain and simple. I think next year in 2021, it will surprise quite a number of people. I think it will go past $1 with ease, and I wouldn't be surprised if it passed $2 next year. But we'll have to see how this thing develops. But again, respect the structure. The structure is very strong. Now we're going to get into Steve's secrets to success. I'm going to share with you something I haven't discussed before, and it's something about my biggest lesson from trading. So if you guys aren't familiar, I started trading when I was 16. I made a lot of mistakes, and today's the biggest one. The biggest mistake that I made that I wish I could go back in time and unmake it, but I'm actually grateful I did make it, and I'm going to share with you why. And I'm pretty certain you're also making the same mistake right now, and what I'm about to share with you could help you tremendously, and that's the reason I do these videos. So we're going to get into that in a second, but I just want to say, listen closely. We had an email go out to our email subscribers and students, and a select few of you got a chance to test our new custom design indicator, which has trade alerts sent right to your phone or email. And the feedback is just ridiculous. This indicator that we custom coded, we hired the smartest people to make it, and it's incredible how powerful this indicator is. The feedback on it is off the charts. A lot of people used it to make stacks of cash. We only had it for 48 hours, a test period for 48 hours, and people were making trades with it and just making piles of money, which is great. But I want to be very, very clear. This indicator, this custom indicator with trade alerts, is about to launch. It's going to launch with limited seats, very limited seats. Not many people are going to be able to sign up, so you better be quick. But I want to say this. We have a bigger launch happening at the same time. This thing that I've been telling you, that I've been working on for 10 months straight, 7 days a week, it's way more powerful than the indicator. It'll blow you away. If you're already a student, you're going to be drooling for what I'm about to share with you. If you watch our videos, you better jump on this. If you're interested in financial freedom for yourself or your family or future family, whatever have you, it'll be the best investment you've ever made, hands down. If you're a student, everything is really new and fresh. You're going to love it. It's going to blow you away. But the only way to get that indicator that has trade alerts emailed to your phone and message to your phone or email is to, and again, there's limited seats on that, but the only way to sign up to that indicator is if you make it in time to sign up to the bigger launch, the thing that's even more powerful that I haven't told you about yet. If you get into that in time, if you sign up to that in time, you will have the possibility to sign up to the indicator. Both of them have very limited seats, and the seats are going to fill up real fast because we don't launch crap. We don't make crap videos. We make high quality educational things that change people's lives. plain and simple. And what we're about to launch is unlike anything we've launched before. It's on steroids how good these things are that we're about to launch. So I just want you to be ready. This is your warning. The seats will fill up quickly and you will regret it. So you better act quickly. But I can't wait. You're just going to be blown away. I cannot wait. I could talk for hours about that. I'm just so excited. I can't wait for you to see what we've been working on. But let's get to Steve's Secrets to Success. We'll go to our Steve's Secrets to Success page here. By the way, do you guys like this page? And did you notice we have a new light? We have like a very fancy light over here, which makes my hair look really bullish. I hope you guys notice. Hope you respect it. We're always trying to make our videos better. So Steve's Secrets to Success. Biggest lesson. This is hands down the biggest lesson I've learned. Again, I started trading at 16. I made pretty much every mistake I could have made. But there was one thing that was like the overarching problem that caused me to make all these mistakes in a row for a while. I mean, I made them for years, literally. And it was my ego. Plain and simple, it was my ego. My ego kept telling me, I know what I'm doing. I remember when I got my first charts and I didn't have a computer, I got like a printout of all these charts. And I remember looking at these charts being this young, dumb kid and just thinking like, I know what I'm doing. I know what these charts say. I should do this and I should make this trade and look at this setup and look at this, boo, 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 boo. And I really convinced myself I knew what I was doing. It was the biggest downfall that could have happened. It's laughable now, but in the moment, I really felt that way. I really felt that way. And I say that to say this. I see that happening all the time with my students that come to me and they really felt at the time that they knew what they were doing. And I've had traders come and take my courses with 20 years experience, 20 years. And they take my course, they say, Steve, I'm so happy I finally bit the bullet because I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I understand this. I thought I knew. I didn't. And to me, when I was a kid and I finally had that realization, like, hey, I need to have a look in the mirror, a humble look in the mirror, and say to myself, I don't know what I'm doing. And that was kind of the turning point of my whole life. Because at that moment, I spent years going through trading thinking that the next trade was going to be the one. That next trade was going to be the one. That I was going to use this different strategy, in this different setup, in this different structure, in this different chart pattern. In all these things I would just try. It didn't work, but I kept convincing myself, I'm just right there. I know what I'm doing. I'm almost there. And if what I'm saying helps one person, it's a success. Because if I had somebody back then telling me what I was doing wrong, I would have woken up a lot faster and I wouldn't have wasted years going down the wrong path. So please ask yourself and have a humble look in the mirror. Do I really know what I'm doing? And for me, it was really looking at the results. I knew the results, but I kept pushing it away. Okay, I had some bad mistakes. Okay, I lost some money, but I'm gonna be on that. The market's about to turn. I'm gonna start this winning streak. And it just never came. And have a nice look in the mirror. And I know this is gonna connect with folks. I know it because I talk from the heart and you feel it. And if somebody woke me up when I was young, I would have saved years and a lot of money. So hopefully this woke you up. Hope you enjoyed this Steve's Secrets to Success, my favorite part of the show. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Leave a thumbs up and get ready. This launch that I've been working so hard on, I can smell it, I can taste it. It's just around the corner. I just can't wait. I can't wait. Next week we should have some very big news coming. Wink, wink. Okay. I will see you right back here next week. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe. Shout out to everybody in our community. Just thank you for all the support over the years. You guys have been incredible. And I'll see you right back here, same time, same place, next Wednesday. Peace and love to our fellow underdogs.